I'm AKA the stalker. I'm not the beggar, I'm the stalker. I am passionate about this business. I'm excited about this business. When I feel like God has laid someone in my path on purpose, for a purpose, I can't get them off my mind. And I think that's what following up is all about. I think a lot of you can relate to that, especially the more you grow in this business. But following up really starts with connecting. You know, we connect all day, every day. Whether we're going to the grocery store, whether we're dropping the kids off at school, whether at Bible study or church or a sporting event, we are connecting all day. Would you consider yourself a connector? If you're on Facebook, you better get your hands up. Because you are a connector. We're connecting all day long. People are watching us from first impressions to conversations we're having to the stuff we're posting on our wall. I want you to remember that you're not just connecting with new people, but people are watching you. They're taking a look at you and seeing if you're someone they want to do business with, or if you're somebody that carries yourself in such a way, they might want to try your products or they might be able to trust you. So be positive, be excited, be someone that people want to connect with. That is a huge part of even getting people that you can then follow up with. So, I tell people all the time, we don't just connect with new people, we connect with our team all day long. And once you start building a team, if you're not on the phone with someone new, you're typically on the phone with someone that has just joined your business or has been in your business for a little while because you guys are constantly brainstorming and growing ideas, but it's about building a relationship from the second that you get to know somebody. So make sure you're being positive because that's the best part. Now, the minute you meet somebody, you got to start thinking about how am I going to get back in touch with them, because when I leave their presence right now, I want to know what is going to be next. Has any of you ever called Mike Patillo and heard his voicemail? If you have, you'll never call him again. It is the longest voicemail, and I know that because he would rather text all day long, and he hopes you hang up before you leave a message. So I think that's just kind of a great example, because when you're meeting with someone and you're going to talk about connecting again, or hey, I'd love to tell you more about what I do, ask them the best way to connect with them. Make it about them. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I think that's the first way to start putting their needs first. I love saying right away, what's the best way to connect with you? Would you rather text you, email you, call you, or how about Facebook? And right away, that helps me know who they are and how I'm going to be able to get to connect with them again down the road. Now, I think when you talk about follow-up, you have to talk about urgency and you have to talk about persistency. I don't know which is more important, but the minute I have somebody text me or Facebook me, I'm within seconds I call them back. Because I know that if they are reaching out to me, they are hot. They want this now. It's not a matter of if it fits in your schedule. It's a matter of how bad you want this business. How passionate are you about changing your life? Because that's what follow-up comes down to. I have wraps on me at all time. I wrap people in the parking lot. I'll wrap them in a bathroom. Doesn't matter how tired I am or how many kids I've got with me. The minute I meet someone I know we're going to be connecting again, I ask them right away if they're on Facebook, and we're already friending each other right there on the spot, so that we're building a relationship, because that's what this is all about, is building that relationship. Now, I said persistency, but I didn't say begging them. I didn't say begging them because we're not desperate. We have an amazing product, and it's something that people want, and if they don't want it, that's okay. It just is not their time. Remember, Debbie Sassy says their journey is their journey, so let them come around when it's their time. Don't beg anybody. Now, just as much as follow-up is urgent and persistent, it's about being a finisher, too. It's not about just signing people up and then let them figure out and plug in the system and then let them go. It's about connecting and continuing to build that relationship with them. I think it's better for their success, but you're going to have a lot more fun in this business, because when you get around people that are like-minded, like the people in this room, following up is fun. Building a relationship is fun because they're going to push you to your limits. They're going to push you to be better people. And as you get to know them more, you're going to have some of the best friendships you've ever had. So who are we following up with? Well, I follow up with my distributors, I follow up with my customers, and then I follow up with my prospects. And when I'm following up with my distributors, what does that look like? Well, the minute they get in the business, I'm already showing them the training academy. I'm introducing them to the E-Suite, and I'm plugging them into systems. We're talking about that first launch party. We might set up a time to go blitzing with each other or as a team so they start to see the community that they're going to be involved with. And that while they may be in business for themselves, they're not in business by themselves. And I think that's so important as you get people in the door. And then you just continue to build that trust and that relationship, and then getting them to an event. So you get them started, you're getting them launched into action, and then you get them to an event. Because then they feel the heartbeat of our company, and they know they've really found a home. How many of you, this is your first time you are blown away from the heartbeat of this company? Your life will never be the same once you truly catch the vision of where we're going and what we're doing. Okay, so then I've got customers that I'm following up with, and I like to use a method I call 2 by 2 by 2. I probably didn't, don't say I developed it, I probably stole it. Teachers are the best at stealing great ideas, so someone probably told me about it and I just stole it. I thought that sounded like a great idea. 2 days after I meet someone, I make sure I've been connecting with them again. 2 weeks again. 2 months down the road again. That's great for our customers because within 2 days I'm giving them their ID number and letting them know how they can get it and change things. 2 weeks I'm calling to see if they started using the product, what there's, if they have any troubles, problems, questions. 2 months is because it's right up before that third month. I want to make sure they're reaching their goals. And if they're not, we're getting them in new goals because we're adding retention here. We're not just signing them up. We're building a relationship and we're keeping the retention longer and longer and longer. And not just our customers, that's our distributor mindset as well. And then we've got our prospects. Our prospects are anyone that wants to either try the wrap, or maybe they want to have a party, or maybe they're interested in business, or maybe they don't know what they're interested in, they just don't go away, they keep hanging out with you. But I would say when you've got prospects, you can have all the scripts in the world that you want, and you can have all these plans of what you're going to say to them and what you're going to do, but until you start listening to what they need, or what they want, or what they're sick and tired of being sick and tired of, you're probably going to be spinning your wheels, and you're going to wonder why people aren't signing up with you. And the reality is because you're going and you're trying to sign them up based on what you need, whether it's a promotion or more money, so it's your greed and not their need. So I would say, as your prospect, get down to solutions and really try to find out what their want, need, or hate is. And you can use the same 2 by 2 by 2 method with them. Now, I asked Mike to give me some scripts up here, and then we realized you all would be writing them all down. And so we didn't want to do that. If you want to have scripts, you can just kind of practice and get in the flow of how you're going to follow up with people. I think that's okay. But again, be real. I think one of the reasons why Quentin and Lori are so contagious, they're contagious, aren't they? Is because they're real. And they're up here just having fun. And I think the more you do that with your prospects, the better you're going to be at signing people up. One of my favorite ways to follow up with someone is just like, hey, I'd love to sit down and have coffee with you and talk more about what you're looking for. I never knew you were interested in my business. I'd love to see exactly what it is that gets you excited. Because I want to learn so I know exactly where they're going. I also know whether they're going to be a leader or whether they're just going to be somebody that's, getting on the team and wasting my time, right? So, how about the person that's been riding the fence? Say something to them like, what question are still mulling around in your mind that I haven't answered? Let me answer it for you so that you can make that decision. How about the person that says to you, I don't really know, I don't believe in this thing. I say, okay, I understand. I say, well, are you interested in having a wrap party so you can try the wrap again for free? Let's see what your friends and family think about the wrap. Or perhaps you just want to get on a customer report and start building a testimony for yourself. Which one would you rather do? Somebody wants to have a party. I say, great, I have this day and this day open. What day would you like to go ahead and book that party? Do it right on the spot. The more you can do it right when they're asking, the more likely it's going to happen. If you say, okay, great, I'm so excited, I'll call you when I get home, you just missed an opportunity. Strike while the iron's hot. Strike while they're excited. This business loves speed. And I think follow-up is the same way. If they're excited, strike the excitement and get things on the calendar. You can always change it later. But those are just some of the examples of what I do. Have you ever had someone that says, no, I'm just not interested? You know what I say to that person? I don't walk away and go, oh, they just told me no. I go, okay, not now or not ever. Because I know that they're going to want to do right now. So try that the next time someone tells you no, and you'll feel empowered by it, because we know, I know it's interesting when someone actually tells you no, because we can't imagine why they would, but they're just not to that place yet. So don't give up on them, keep dripping on them, and best time to reach out and follow up and keep that list. How many of you still have a hundreds list? I still have a hundreds list. I'm always adding to it. And when they come out with a new promotion, I add to it. I call them all. Or when my customers, when there's a new special, I call them. There's holiday packages. When I see their perk points getting to a certain place, I call them to try to get them started on a new product. I just think it's all about building a relationship. And as much as connecting and meeting new people helps us to build our business, I really believe if you start following up and you become a finisher with your business, it's not convenient. It doesn't fit into this little black book. It's not one and done. It is a constant thing. I always writing myself notes and get organized however you get organized. But you just gotta do it. And I always look to people that are athletes, and I love having athletes on my team because I think they're finishers. They're in the weight room on the day when other people are out on the beach in the summertime.